what were some of the lessons or takeaways? What would you have done differently?
So it took us 9 years to build 77 million in asset. It took us 9 months to lose it, ended up close to $5 million in debt. The big takeaway is diversification, right? I'm a syndicator now. You're a syndicator now, right? The big takeaway is diversifying asset class, location, and operator, right? If you can diversify those three things, the big problem I had is I basically put all my eggs in a 50-mile corridor in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Everything I owned was in one spot, and I was the operator, and it was just one asset class. Like the three things that now I preach regularly, I didn't do back then. Yeah, that was catastrophic. I know what
That's a powerful, yeah. I mean, that's powerful right there, John. I mean, just, as the saying goes, there are no regrets, just expensive lessons, right? And that's the very definition of it, right?
I
Yeah,
can
no, I
tell you there
go
were
ahead.
regrets, just to be like, I stood at the top of that building a half a dozen times. Like I was suicidal for a dozen years. Like 12 solid years I was. Here's the big lesson. Like
Yeah.
the real big lesson, my net worth equated to my self-worth. The
Mm.
bigger the wallet, the smarter I was. And that was really hard to figure out. I was the smartest guy in the room because my wallet proved my intelligence, right? I was
That's good.
smarter, I was clever. That was the real big thing, to be able to separate my self-worth from my business. The
Yeah.
more we get successful in real estate, the more we think we're untouchable.
Yeah, yeah, happens to the best of us. No, that's really good, John. So, if you could touch on today, what is your self-worth based in today that hopefully is more permanent, or I guess maybe more altruistic, if you will?
It is definitely more based on this idea of compassionate capitalism. Losing my big portfolio, it gave me a lot of time to think, right? From 2009 until only 2022, I didn't do anything in real estate. I did one small transaction in 2016, but I did not do anything in real estate.
Well,
I needed to reflect, I needed to heal, I needed to understand what my personal values were. And it didn't include jacking up rents, right? I had to really look around and say, all right, what are the problems that are really facing in this world? And I come to this conclusion that affordable housing is the core basis. That's the core issue in society, in America, the affordability crisis, because of developers like me all failing in '08. There's between 6 and 10 million missing homes in the US.
yep.
I've got several charts, like between 3 and 10 million, depending upon which report
Which
you're reading.
headline you read? Exactly. Yeah.